Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Regional Development. Can the Minister please update the House with more details on the Growing Our South Fund announced in the state budget?
Mr Speaker, thank you, Member for Moore, for the question. And I know that given that the Wheatbelt Development Commission has an area that covers somewhat a significant part of your electorate, I can understand how you will be interested in what is one of the centrepieces of the state budget. In the Royalties to Regions program, Mr Speaker, as I've mentioned very briefly in this House before, was a $600 million initiative, an investment initiative called Growing Our South. That's over 5 years, Mr Speaker. In the forward estimates, it's about $515 million. We know that a significant part of the Royalties to Regions program up to this point has been dealing with that backlog of infrastructure and some of the basic infrastructure challenges that regional Western Australia has faced after many, many years of underinvestment, Mr Speaker. And we have had, over the course of the last 5 years under this government, investment funds that have gone into all but 4 of the Regional Development Commission regions in Western Australia, significantly improving infrastructure based on planning that occurs locally as to what's important to try and trigger and start economic growth in those regions, which we know will be the foundation of long-term sustainable regional communities, Mr Speaker. So what we've announced here is a Growing the South initiative covering the Development Commission areas of Wheatbelt, Great Southern, South West and Peel. A big part of the driver in the decision-making around where this resource will go will come from the social and economic infrastructure investment blueprints that the Development Commissions are working up. They're in draft format now. They will be out for public consultation very soon, and they will give a very clear direction for government as to the investments that we need to support in those regional communities to ensure that we set regional Western Australia up for future growth and prosperity, Mr Speaker. To give you an idea, although a lot of the early investments in Royalties to Regions have gone north, and we make no apologies for that, we know that that's where the pressure point's been. We know that that's where the rental challenges has been. We know where that has been. And we know the investments that we've made have made a significant difference, Mr Speaker. And you can hardly talk about pork barrelling, Member for Collie-Preston, because are you going to call this pork barrelling, Member for Collie-Preston? Are you going to call this? Are you going to call this pork barrelling? Member for Collie-Preston, I thought pork barrelling was putting money into your own electorates. Members putting money into your own electorates is what the definition of pork barrelling is, Member for Collie-Preston.
Minister. Member for Collie. Minister.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. So despite a significant investment in the north, the southern areas haven't missed out up till now with things like the Busselton Hospital, the Bunbury Coronary Care Unit, the Augusta Boat Harbour, the Collie Town Centre upgrades, Mr Speaker, Albany Hospital, Katanning and Denmark High Schools, the Pinjarra High School, the Mandurah Rec Centre, whole range of initiatives, Mr Speaker. But this fund will offer an opportunity to take a very strategic approach to investments in those 4 Regional Development Commission regions to ensure, Mr Speaker, that regional Western Australia is still a good place to live, work and invest.
Thank you.